How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be going over a problem called missing number. This is a question that's commonly asked by Amazon and Google. The problem description says, given an array containing n distinct numbers from 0 up till n, find the number, or find the one that is missing from the array. So as an example, if we're given 3, 0, and 1, we return 2, because the largest number in this array is 3, and we don't have 2 inside of it. So for example, 2, it's the same idea. So given this array, we return 8, because 9, right, is the size of the array. It's the largest thing in the array. And 8 is the thing that's missing from it. And so as a note, the algorithm should run in linear time complexity. And then as a follow-up question, which we'll actually solve today, they want to know if we can actually solve it using constant extra space. So let's walk through just a simple extra memory linear time complexity first. So the idea here is that we want to remember numbers that we've seen, right? So we know that the array is going to contain 0 till n, and one thing is missing. So if we just keep track of the things that we've seen, we can probably pretty easily come up with the number that's missing. So whenever we want to remember things that we've seen, a hash set is usually a very good data structure to use. So let's make a hash set. We'll call this integer. Or sorry, we'll hold integers. We'll call this set. Set it to new hash set integer. And now we just want to go through all our numbers in nums. And we're just going to say set.add I. And so this is going to add every number in nums to our set. Awesome. So now after this, all we have to do is go through all the numbers. So for in I equals 0, well, I is less than or equal to nums.length, I++. And the reason why we go up to and including is because it's up to n and including n. Cool. So now that we're going through all the numbers, we just have to say, okay, if we don't have this number in our set, whatever I is, then we just return I. So if set contains I, so if set does not contain I, we're just going to return I. And if we get through this entire loop and we don't return I at all, we're just going to return -1. Meaning basically we have all the numbers that they're asking us to find a missing one, and there is no missing one. So let's submit the solution, see if this works. Awesome, it does. Let's check out the details quickly. And so here we're in the 12th percentile in terms of runtime, and we're passing 122 out of 122 test cases. So let's try and get this sped up a little bit. So here we're using extra memory, right? So let's just kind of ditch this whole solution for now. And here, because we're told that the numbers 0 up to n without any duplicates, right? We just have strictly distinct numbers. Will be in this array. We can take advantage of something called Gauss's law, or Gauss's rule. So what this says is basically that the natural sum of numbers from 1 up till n is just going to be n times n minus 1 divided by 2. So following that kind of logic, we can basically sum all the numbers up from 0 till n, and we'll be short a little bit, right? So we know what it should be, given Gauss's law, and then we know what we'll have. So the difference is the number that we'll be missing. So if that doesn't quite make sense yet, let's just kind of walk through it. So we'll have something called sum, and we'll set that to 0, and then we'll go through all our numbers and simply add their value to sum. So we'll say sum plus equals I, and now at the end of this, all we have to do, very short solution, is we'll just grab n, so we don't have to keep typing this over and over again, but it'll be nums.length plus 1, so we're making sure we're including n, right, because there's going to be a missing number. And then we just want to return n times n minus 1, and again, this is just the formula, divided by 2. And so now, this is what we should get, but we're missing a number, so if we just subtract sum from this, that should give us our missing number. Awesome, it also works. So let's look at the solution here. Yeah, and our solution is a lot faster. It tells us that we're in the 100th percentile, and again, we're passing 122 out of 122 test cases. So guys, that's how to find the missing number in Java. It's a question that's commonly asked by Amazon. Make sure you guys know how to do it. I hope this is helpful. If it was, be sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Good luck on all your interviews, and I'll see you guys next time.